Pokemon Nuzlocke. You know them, you love them, the PG-13 way of playing Pokemon. And of course, you've probably seen like a million fucking videos of them. So I bet you're asking, right, what makes this Nuzlocke video so different than all the others I've seen over the years? Well, what have I told you? I decided to spice it up a little bit. Add a little extra element to make my Nuzlocke perfectly challenging and perfectly different than anyone else on this website. I asked Reddit to give me punishments, so whenever I lose a Pokemon, I had to act upon one of those punishments. How's it decided, you may ask? Well, I put it on the Wheel of Misfortune. So pretty much it's your standard Nuzlocke rules, but when I lose a Pokemon, I had to spin this wheel right here to decide my fate. And this is how it went. Our first challenge was picking our starter. I could have picked Bulbasaur, my personal favorite Kanto starter, but that's a bit too easy for me, and you can clear the entire game with Bulbasaur with only 4 Pokemon, so we're not doing that. Charmander, I'm good. I don't feel like hating myself too much. So I decided to go with Squirtle. Perfectly middle of the road, easy and challenging. I picked him and named him Kamina. Surely with a name like that, nothing bad's gonna happen to him. Anyways, moving on. We caught our first 2 Pokemon and lost them immediately. Which means we got to spin the wheel. And what was our punishment, you may ask? Well, it was Darwinism. AKA, the next Pokemon I catch cannot evolve. Which kind of sucks for the beginning of the game, but like, how bad could it be? Please don't be Metapod or Kakuna. Don't. You're fucking kidding me! Yeah, that's fucking right. We got a fucking Metapod from Viridian Forest, and if you didn't know, if Wild Metapod and Wild Kakunas only know Harden, they do not know Tackle or Poison Sting. And I got the punishment Darwinism, so I can't even evolve it. So it's stuck as a Metapod with Harden forever. We did get a Pidgey though. His name is Freebird, by the way. With Kamina, Freebird, and not Darwin, we marched confidently towards Brock's gym, and Kamina conquered it. No problem at all. Attaboy. We continued forward towards Mount Moon, and on the way there, we caught a Spearow named Cable, named after Weird, and a Zubat named Backcountry. We beat up Team Rocket and the nerd at the end of the cave and took the Helix fossil and marched out on our merry way and caught an Ekans named Noises because that's all I could do at the moment. Papa. I'm saying random ass noises. Now, I've always found Misty to be quite difficult, so I wanted to catch an Oddish to the Boise so we can easily just sweep through the gym. But, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen at all. And now I'm hoping to Arceus himself that I get an Oddish, so Misty isn't... That's a dupe. Huge, easier chance of the Oddish. Actually, come to think of it, I think the only Pokemon I can find here that's not Oddish that isn't a dupe would be Weedle. Fuck! Yeah, I jinxed it, and we got a Weedle that I named Oddish. Out of spite, so now this is forever Oddish. This is what peak Oddish looks like. If anyone tells you that's not an Oddish, they are wrong. They have no idea what peak Oddish looks like at all. Oh, and we beat Misty or something, I guess. Anyway, to make our way towards the SSN and got a Drowsy and Diglett, named Potatoes, who is going to carry us through the fight against Surge, especially since most of the Pokemon we have at this point are weak to Electric, which isn't great. We battled our rival who was kind of messing us up a bit, but I had to use Darwin as pivot. He died, thankfully, and we succeeded that battle. We lost another Pokemon, but thank God it wasn't anyone useful. But unfortunately, rules are rules, and we had to spin the wheel. And what could we have done, you might ask? Now we gotta spin the wheel because we lost Darwin. So we gotta do it. What's it gonna be? 5. Check the list. What is 5? A sacrifice that I'm willing to make. The Pokemon will survive, but you have to sec one mon for each badge you have. At least one at 5. You're fucking me. Yep, that's right. This piece of fucking deliver. I had to sec 2 Pokemon that are actually useful. So we had to unfortunately get rid of Junebug and Backcountry because Darwin just had to fucking live. We moved on to Lieutenant Surge, and I'll be honest, I was a bit cocky with this fight. And I thought we could just beat it fair and square, easy, Diglett solo. But, he knocked out Diglett. And it was kind of looking like the run was about to be at an end. It looks like we were getting close to a wipe. But, thankfully, noises came in as a mighty Arbok hit the glare on Raichu and took him down and got us our 3rd badge. But, of course, unfortunately, even though we won, we had to spin the wheel again. Oh yeah, do you guys remember Kamuna? Well, yeah, he got voted off the island. Kinda ironic, isn't it, huh? But with one friend gone, many friends gone, we gained a new one in Boom Boom Boy, who would become one of our GOATs, and definitely not because I modded the game to make trade Eros evolve with Moonstone, which I think is fair, personally, since Moonstones are pretty limited in that game. We make our way to Celadon City, call ourselves a Meowth and a Magikarp, who would become a Gyarados, 2 decently solid team members who, we didn't keep. Yeah, after beating Erica, I decided to fly too close to the sun and challenge the fighting dojo. And, well, yeah, it could have gone better. Hey, at least we got Hitmonchan, right? We got another Pokemon. Yippee! Yippee! Anyways, we move on to the Safari Zone. Now, this is a huge place. There's a lot of unique and different powerful Pokemon that we could get for our encounter. And I fucked it up. Yeah, I completely fucked up the encounter in Safari Zone, so I decided to go Dratini shiny hunting for 5 minutes, and then I just gave up again. We assembled our motley crew of Pokemon and took on Koga. And unfortunately lost our Eradicate Young. But, you know what, it's okay. We still got the badge, right? Right. Oh, yeah, the wheel. We spin it and we just could get dupes for a little bit of time. That's it, not too exciting there. We moved on to Saffron City to take down Team Rocket at the Silph Co building because this mafia decided to take over this corporation, which I probably would have been fine with. I'm sure they deserved it. But unfortunately, the game said, no, you gotta do it unless you want to progress. So we went in there, beat up Team Rocket, beat up Giovanni, and beat up our rival, and got ourselves a nice shiny Lapras. And a Master Ball, which I'm sure we're going to use on a very, very, very special encounters. Honestly, it could be so much worse. Oops! Yeah, my dumbass accidentally used it on a Grimer. A Grimer who we barely even get to use later on. So that's great. Yeah. But that's not the only blunder of that stream. No. See, I decided to rob the Museum of Pure City and take their Aerodactyl and Rapunzel. Because I want Aerodactyl, you know? I want Aerodactyl to revive him and join our team. But my dumbass also clicked on the wrong fossil to revive, and we got Lord Helix instead. So yeah, I was not doing that. We beat Sabrina though, and we beat Blaine. So I guess it's a win-win all around. We did okay. So after that, we were decided to go on Bill's boat to find the One Piece. And go around City Islands to fix their computer problems, because I guess they couldn't. While we were there, we got some solid team members. We got Squid Game, the Tentacle, Fucker, the Hypno, Dumb Duck, the Psyduck, who we would eventually turn to a Golduck, and Useless, the Golduck. Either way, the City Islands were a bit kind of on the not so bloody end. In fact, for a good chunk of this run, we haven't had too much of a loss. So I I decided to do the dumb thing. And I decided to go after the One Piece. I mean, fight Moltres. Now, typically, legendaries are banned from Nuzlocke, but, you know, I wanted some content, and I wanted a challenge. I wanted to see if I could catch this Moltres without losing a single Pokemon or suffering a lot of casualties. Bird up. Alright. Can we catch this thing and not die to it? We died to it. Alright. Yeah, no, we failed. We failed horribly. We did not catch the Moltres, and we lost our beautiful Kingler named Rebel, who we caught a bit earlier. And most of our team was pretty fucked up at the battle too, so yikes, that did not go well at all. But you know what that means? Time to spin the wheel! What are we getting? What punishment do I have to suffer for losing Rebel? $31? What do we got? What's 31? Dump a glass of water on my head. Alright. Yeah, I was fucking sucked for the rest of the stream. No. Kind of funny we got that punch with a water type, huh? So, after our little summer vacation, we decided to go back to Verania City and face our final gym leader, who, surprise, surprise, was Giovanni. Oh my gosh, what a shock! Sounds like this game is almost 30 years old now, huh? I would have never saw that coming! We assembled our team and surprisingly useless, well, he wasn't useless. He was actually doing really good. Alright, useless, I'm starting to see it a bit, but I'm still gonna call you that because you can't evolve the Crobat. But karma would get the best of me after calling my Golbat those mean names. And when we fought our rival for the almost last time, we lost another Pokemon, which of course means we gotta spin the wheel. And you know, how bad could it be since we're at the end of the game, right? How bad could it be? What are we doing? What's going on? 43? What's 43? Let's see, what's 43? One-Ephobia. Phobia? One-Ephobia. Whatever it's called. You cannot include psychic, fighting, and poison types in your party until you beat the next gym or next death. So, with that being said, I guess we can't use the noises anymore. Because, ideally, we're not gonna die again. Ideally. Noises, we can't... Oh no, oh no! Oh no, that's worse than I thought. Time to bring Lax? It might just be time to bring Lax. Oh god. That just wiped out half my fucking box at like the end of the game too. Oh fuck, dude. Yep, that's right. We can't use psychic, fighting, or poison types until we lose another Pokemon at the end of the game. So that wiped out almost half of our Pokemon that we are able to use at the league. Oh no. So we pretty much had to make it through all of Victory Road and all of the Pokemon League with little to no Pokemon at all, or very little variety at all. Which, yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. Not for Victory Road, no, we crushed Victory Road just fine. It was no problem at all, mostly because I skipped most of the trainers because we were candy pilled anyway, so it didn't matter. We made it to Victory Road, and we thought about all of our losses along the way. And knowing that the challenge is just beginning, we have 4 very strong trainers and very little Pokemon diversity to take them on. So the team we ended up using from the very limited pool that we could was Cinnamon the Snorlax, Watery Boy the Lapras, Diddy Doodoo the Dodrio, Freebird, our Goat, the Pidgeot, Boom Boom Boy, our other goat, the Golem, and Gary the Omastar. Surely, hopefully, we can make through it with these Pokemon alone. I think we can. I think we can conquer any challenge with these. We wiped to Lorelei. Yeah. Yeah, we wiped to Lorelei. On the bright side, we get to use all the rest of our Pokemon, but we wiped to Lorelei. And also, you're typically at that point, usually when you wipe, most people would just reset the entire run. But we made it too far, and I also want to do other things on stream. So, we decided to assemble another team and try again. We assembled another powerful team. We got Whiskey, our Vaporeon, Cuddles, the Gengar, Chops, the Machamp, Cable, Alfiro, Grimace, the Muck that we use a Master Ball on, Oops, and Fucker, our Hypno. Surely with this combo of Pokemon, we can beat this no we didn't. Lance fucked that shit up. Badly. We lost the second attempt. But another day, another attempt. And who do we have left to use against the Pokemon League? Well, this is our roster going in for the third and final attempt. We have Walker, the Vileplume, who was an encounter that we completely forgot about and a route that we just did not go to, so I did that off screen just to save you time. Dumb Duck, Useless, Squid Game, Rocky, and Peepers. This is quite the honestly, in my opinion, this is one of the most goofiest teams I've ever built. But I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. We unfortunately lost Walker at the beginning to Lorelei, which isn't great. Hell, that's literally why I went back to the route to get him, so we could get past Lorelei easier, and that did not turn out very well. But we made it through Lorelei with no other issues or casualties. Hell, we even beat Bruno. Easy sweep, clean sweep, no one died to Bruno. Then we moved on to Axo, who I had to do a little bit of thinking to take on since we didn't have too much good against her. But I say we had a pretty solid strategy. Most of her Pokemon were female, and Peepers had 74 and a trap. So I just played lame and stunned all of her Pokemon and made them attracted to Peepers, so they just could not attack. And we just kind of killed it. We killed the ghost types. We killed them again. They were already dead, and Peepers just knocked them all out. Peepers, the ghost hunter. But with those wins in the bag, we have another challenger before the champion, and that would be Lance, who we lost to last time. And so far in this run, it was looking pretty good. It was going pretty well. Squid Games was kind of messing him up a lot. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end. And we lost Squid Game. We lost the Squid Game. Lance critted our Tentacruel and we lost him. So now we are going up against the champion with only 4 Pokemon on our hands. We got Peepers, Rocky, Dumb Duck, and Useless. Honestly, these weren't the 4 I really wanted to go in with since they're not very bulky and there's a lot of threats on the champion's team that would very much hurt us. We walked into the champion's room and surprise, surprise, it was our rival the whole time. Well, not the whole time. He was the last person we had to beat before we finish and win this Nuzlocke. It was honestly one of the most stressful battles I've ever had because there's so much on the line. And it's the last chance we would ever get to beat this Nuzlocke. But of course, leave it to Useless to completely carry us through this entire battle. Useless and Dumb Duck took out so many Pokemon and were so clutch. Dumb Duck herself was the one to land the final blow on our rival's Arcanine. This Hyperpump's gonna work. And with that, we won the Nuzlocke. We won the Nuzlocke, where if I lost a Pokemon, Reddit would punish me. And we won with 2 Pokemon who I was very, very mean to. which in hindsight was not very cool. I learned my lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. So I think it's only appropriate that we gave them new, more appropriate names. Dumb Duck will forever be known as Scholar Duck, and Usage will be forever known as Ultra Super God Supreme. And with that, the Nuzlocke has ended. This is a really fun challenge that I decided to take up on. And thank you so much to everyone that submitted punishments for this run. And of course, thank you to everyone who stopped by and watched the stream as it was happening. And who are watching this video right now. You guys are awesome. And you should also leave a like and subscribe, because there's going to be more of this. And also follow me on twitch.tv/Rydogrambles, where pretty much all my videos start out. They start out as Twitch streams and become videos later. So if you want to catch it live, I suggest following there. And of course, those are all the other stuff. But enough of that show aside. Thank you everyone who decided to come out, watch the streams, send punishments, and of course watch this video. This was the first ever streaming anything I've ever done, and it honestly was a great success. I could not be happier. So okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and leave a like and subscribe, and of course, have a good one.
But wait! There's more!
Anyways, chat, I've been hyping up this bottle of vinegar this whole time because one of the punishments was take a shot of vinegar, and I've said many times, I don't like vinegar. But the run is over. So, I feel like I need to show you how much I don't like this shit. Look at this fucking soda.